5 reasons why you should buy Initio's Oud for Greatness. Enjoy the video. Initio are a wonderful niche fragrance brand. They're actually a sister company or a parent company to Parfums de Marly. I don't know what the relationship exactly is, but I know they're under the same umbrella. Now, Oud for Greatness is one of their, I would say, their most popular or their flagship fragrances. Now, Oud can be quite challenging sometimes. When you see fragrances with Oud in, it can be quite off-putting for some people. They're not sure what they're going to get, but fragrances like Oud for Greatness are a really good entry-level introduction into Oud fragrances, and that is reason number 1. The Oud for Greatness is, whilst it is built around the note of Oud, and that is going to be, I would say, one of the main notes in the whole fragrance, it's not overly challenging and it's not going to really be off-putting because the people that haven't got so much experience with Oud fragrances, this is a really good one to go for because you still get the Oud qualities, but it's not going to be too challenging or too harsh to wear or difficult to wear. So reason number 1, this is a great entry-level Oud fragrance. Reason number 2 is you will get noticed if you wear this. This is a strong, spicy fragrance, and it's going to smell very different to the generic kind of designer fragrances that a lot of people wear. So if you want something that's going to stand out, get you noticed, smell different, then this is going to be a great choice. I imagine this working very well in like a corporate office party. If you imagine one of the, the big fancy corporations, when they go for their Christmas party, they hire out these big, lavish, deluxe venues. This is going to work absolutely perfectly because most people there are going to be wearing kind of generic designer fragrances, which there's nothing wrong with, by the way, but you're going to stand out and you're going to smell luxury, you're going to smell expensive, and that's what you want when you go into these kind of fancy parties. You're dressed to impress. So number 2, Initio's Oud for Greatness, you're going to stand out. Reason number 3 is the performance. The performance of this is absolutely fantastic. This is going to last, I'm going to say, at least 10 hours on the skin. And if you spray it on clothes, if you spray it on a blazer, for example, it's going to stay on there for weeks, if not months. If you spray it on a t-shirt or something, it will stay on there, I imagine, until you next wash it. So this is a very strong fragrance, very well made. In terms of when you could wear it, I'm not going to say it's just going to be sort of winter and cold weather. It works best, I would say, in the winter and cold weather. But this works really well as well in the summer. If you're going to go for an evening party, an evening barbecue, if you're going to be sat outside in a pub garden during sunset with a pint of beer or glass of wine with your friends, I think this is going to work fantastic. Again, you're going to stand out, you're going to get noticed, but that's what you want when you're wearing a fragrance like this. So reason number 3, the performance is fantastic. Reason number 4 is this is a very well blended fragrance. So it's a spicy lavender oud fragrance. Now the spiciness comes from the saffron and the nutmeg. You've also got lavender in the mid, and then you've got the oud, which plays through the whole life of the fragrance, and you can definitely smell the oud, I'm going to say, the whole way through. So it starts off at the top and is there all the way through the life of the fragrance. The saffron and the nutmeg give it this beautiful spiciness, and the lavender gives it this kind of aromatic touch and blends everything together. So reason number 4 is Oud for Greatness is a fantastically well blended fragrance. And finally, reason number 5 is Oud for Greatness is a fantastic alternative to this. This is Parfums de Marly's Haltane. You can actually watch my first impressions on this, which I will link below this video. But Oud for Greatness is a similar alternative to Parfums de Marly's Haltane, which only came out a few months ago. I'm going to say that Oud for Greatness is a stronger, spicier fragrance than Haltane. Haltane is smoother, it's sweeter, but it's not as strong, it's not as long lasting. So if you're going to compare the two together and you want something that's going to be softer and sweeter, then Haltane is your boy. If you want something that's going to be stronger, get you more attention, get you noticed, and is a spicy lavender oud fragrance, then Oud for Greatness is the one to go for. Just thought I'd touch on something. I've heard comparisons of people mentioning Oud for Greatness reminds them of Baccarat Rouge 540. I don't get that whatsoever. I don't really understand where the comparisons come from, but a lot of people say that they do smell similar, or they can smell nuances of Baccarat Rouge in this, but I just don't really get it at all. Baccarat Rouge 540 is a very sweet, airy, burnt sugar type of a smell. I think maybe they've both got saffron in, so perhaps that's where the similarities are coming from, but I don't get it whatsoever. I don't get any sweetness, particularly in Oud for Greatness. It's very spicy and lavender and oud, like I mentioned before. Haltane has got more spices in there, so not more spices, sweeter, sorry. So you could almost make the comparison that Haltane smells slightly similar to Baccarat Rouge, but definitely more so than Oud for Greatness does. But my number 5 reason why you should buy this is it is a great alternative to Parfums de Marly's Haltane. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you got anything from this video, please do subscribe to the channel. It would really help me out. Really keen to know your thoughts of Oud for Greatness. What do you think of it? Do you like it? And also, what do you think of Parfums de Marly's Haltane? Have you had a chance to try that yet? Right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a great evening, and I will see you in a few days with another video. Take care.